What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings 8-game NBA slate for tomorrow. We're getting this out a little bit early. I'm tired, just got back home. But we're breaking down the slate. It's a 8-gamer. So before we get into the like button for me, definitely subscribe and let's just talk about it. Dallas. So my Dallas team. What is going on with this Dallas team? So Luke is out because he received a technical foul. That's like his 16th. So it's just I don't understand what's going on with this Dallas team. Ever since Kyrie came, it's been a weird vibe. It's just hasn't been what I thought it was going to be. I figured it was going to be great, but people warned me. Kyrie's toxic. Kyrie's this. Kyrie's that. And I was like, nah, no, it's gonna be good. But it has not been good. But for DFS wise, Kyrie tomorrow looks great. I mean, 9-8 with no Luca, it sets up well, especially against Indiana. We know how Indiana plays defense. Christian Wood, it's been an up and down season for him minutes wise. Don't know what to expect from him. I mean, you would imagine Jaden Hardy would see a bump up now, but with Kyrie still in court, it's just kind of taken away from Jaden Hardy. So I think my main priorities would be Kyrie. If Tim Hardaway starts and I like him, if Jaden Hardy starts and I like him, if Josh Green starts, which he should, then he would look good, but it's not good. It's not been great for Dallas. On the Indiana side, so Tyrese Halliburton's big news is for him with the ankle. Miles Turner is kind of the big news also with his back. So Buddy Hield will look good at 5'8". TJ McConnell would be instant go ahead on Indiana. Sorry, I'm just plugging him in. Kyrie in. Um, so Nimhard, he would get a bump up if there's no Tyrese Halliburton. Also, like I said, I do like TJ McConnell at the guard spot, so I'd kind of lock him up with him also. But I'm not messing with the bigs and Jalen Smith and Isaiah Jackson and Brissett. But we just need to keep the news out. Wait. Milwaukee, big news is Giannis. He should be playing though. Excellent matchup for him. This is a smash spot. I'm not worried is the blowout potential. So keep that in mind. I hate playing that narrative, but it is a narrative because it's Milwaukee. This should be an easy spot for them to go or to smash. So Chris Middleton though 7-7. Not really looking at him. Drew Holiday 7-6. It is what it is. He's been fluctuating between 24, 22, 25. Brooke Lopez looked great so far. 19 minutes last game, but I'm just not getting to a lot of Milwaukee. That's my only issue, even though I kind of want to. Detroit, no Stewart, no Burks, no Bog. Jaden Ivey, Marvin Bagley, 7-1 for Jaden Ivey. It's Milwaukee. This is a bad matchup for him. Marvin Bagley, it's up and down. That's what I'm saying. It's just so up and down for these two teams. Um, Houston and New York, though, on the Houston side, nobody really stands out to me. This is a bad matchup, and pricing wise, I'm much rather just go elsewhere. Jalen Green with KBJ, they're going back and forth. KBJ 7-8, 16, finished points last game, 3 for 12, 0 for 3, 0 for 3 from 3-point shots. Just nobody's really sticking out to me. I'm not paying 5-6 for Tyrese. I think it's the Knicks. On the Knicks, though, big news: Jalen Brunson. If he's out, I'm going to get to a lot of Quigley. So, kind of looking at him, I think I'm going to go to him because I do like this spot. I do like the spot Julius Randle also at 9-3. That is pretty cheap. Phoenix and Utah, though, on the Phoenix side, no KD and DeAndre Ayton should be playing, so it's going to take away from Biyombo and Landell. TJ Warren, that's been so far so good for him. He's seeing good minutes. So at the 4-2 price tag, I do like that. I mean, he's getting consistent minutes now. I'm going to take a buy low spot and just as a dart throw, go to him. D-book, though, with DeAndre Ayton back and Chris Paul, I don't really get a D-book at 10,000. On the Utah side, I mean, are they tanking or are they not tanking? That's the biggest question mark for me. If they're tanking, it's pretty obvious. If they're not, then I don't know why Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson and Colin Sexton are going to be playing. So I just need to keep the news out on this spot. 7-3 for Walker Kessler with DeAndre Ayton, not really looking at him or Kelly O. THT still overpriced in my opinion at 7,000. The main guy I want to go to is Chris Dunn at 5-9. Philly and Denver. On the Philly side, Joel Embiid should play, but He played the past couple games. James Harden is the one I think is officially questionable. I'm gonna go to Tyrese Maxey again at 7-7. It's gonna be a spot where many people are gonna see the Detroit sign and say, no, I'm not going to him. I'm gonna go to Tobias Harris and I'm gonna go to Tyrese Maxey. I like both these spots for Tobias. And come on. Oops. What's that? Okay. And Tyrese Maxey. I'm not getting to Anthony Melton. People are going to flock to him when I can just go to Tyrese Maxey for better usage rates. But I'm not messing with the Paul Reed and Montrezl Harrell thing if there's no Joel Embiid. On the Denver side, Jamal Murray, 7-9, MPJ is questionable. If MPJ is out, I'm going to get to a little bit of Pope at 4-6. Jokic, if there's no Joel Embiid, is a smash spot. If Joel Embiid's in, I'm kind of fading. Minnesota, we need to kind of watch the news. Anthony Edwards did play tonight, so did Karl-Anthony Towns. They're cheap in this matchup. I don't mind going to either one. I'm going to kind of get away from Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley based on their price tags with Anthony Edwards and Karl-Anthony Towns back. On the Kings, big news is Fox. So Horder, Murray, Barnes, Monk, all these guys are going to look like great plays. Davion Mitchell at 4-5. The price tag did bump up. He had a good game, but it's at 4-5 now. It went up to $1,200. So keep that in mind. Last two games, Pelicans and Portland on the Pelican side. It's going to be Brandon Ingram for me at 8-9. He's an obvious play. Trey Murphy had a big game last game. It didn't help me in showdowns at all. Seeing that 47 for Trey Murphy when I was thinking he was going to play injured. Joe Val, though, I'm not really getting to Joe Val with on Portland with the news of possibly Nurkic. Is Nurkic going to be back? If Nurkic is back, I'm going to get away from Joe Val, but we need to watch the news because Dame Lillard, they're really needing to shutting him down. So it's going to make Simons and Sharp great plays for the rest of the season. I know Simons' S6-3 has been rolled out already for Sunday's game, but that's going to make them great plays for the rest of the season. But we need to watch the news on what's going to happen on this Portland team. So we're going to get a lot of value for like Eubanks, like Thibault, like Reddish, like Wofford, like Sharp. I'm not really getting to Arcandinano, but my main focal points would be if all these guys are out. Sharp at 6'2" is a little bit expensive, but it might be worth it. I would get them mostly Reddish and Thibault. Those would be my two focal points. Would be Reddish and Thibault. Chicago and Clippers on the Chicago side, not getting anybody. They're all fully healthy. Vucevic had an off game today. I played him, so. And then on the Clippers, big news is Kawhi, but he should be playing. So Kawhi with no Paul George is always in play. Russell Westbrook, 81, aren't really getting to him. Aaron Gordon at 5'8". They priced all these guys up, including Wentz Highland. But they're up to the 6 for us, though. I think we're tuning as a great set for us tonight. Have a good one, everybody.